So scan a copy of the science prelim exam papers. All right. You don't have to remove any annotation. I know it's going to be difficult and you wouldn't know how to do it. Okay, you can send it to this number. This number is the official 88 Tuition Science number. I'm holding on to this phone as well. Okay, but those of you with my private number, right? You can send me via the private number also, because I have this particular official number, this phone. I also, of course, have my own personal phone with me lah, right now. Okay, so receive comments on your answers, and then you also get a full set of the collated paper for practice. But instead of waiting for all papers to come in, right, I already started sending out to those students who submitted. Okay, so y'all don't need to wait. This holiday, you can practice. Okay, yeah, so take note. Now, let's go on to our mock exam. Okay, this is actually the second portion of the mock exam paper 2. So that means what? I have 2 more sessions, right? 2 more sessions means there's a part 3 and a part 4. All these marks added together will give you 1 prelim exam marks. Okay, so this is part 2. All right, so Raviha, I saw that you have done your work. Very good. Okay, the rest of you, let me read out the names of students who have done the work and those who didn't. Why didn't you all do it? Okay, you all got to practice this diligently, okay? Those who need to go to the toilet, you can. Now, Rabiha, are you attending any other tutorials, other subjects? You can type in the chat if you are. Okay. Some of you say did it today. Oh dear. So I have Brian, Giselle, Janelle, Rabiha, Timothy, and Vinoli. I downloaded the answers, I think, at about 3 o'clock today. Yeah, so the rest I don't have. Matthias gave me a shock. How come suddenly there was another face who actually came up on your screen? Okay, yeah, so I was thinking, oh, another new student, but it's Matthias Lin. Cannot be. Okay, so those of you who didn't do your work, I want you to type your answer in, okay? I want to see your answers in the chat. Oh, that's your sister. Hi, Matthias' sister. Okay, she can join her if she wants to, can sit beside you. Now, look at this diagram. Tell me the topic. Every time you see any question, you need to know what's the topic, right? And what's the concept tested. Type in. For those of you who knows what this topic is about, type it in. Okay, and those of you who have not given me your answer, I want to see your answer now. So Raviha, okay. Raviha seems okay for MCQ here. Right. But your open-ended very short. Answers are very short. Seed dispersal, very good. So yes, everybody typed in seed dispersal. I like that. So this is about how seeds are being dispersed with the key, okay? With the key here telling you what are the parent plant and then, you know, how their seedlings look like. You can refer to the location you find the seedlings, right? Seedlings means what? Young plants. So the seeds must have already receive that whatever wow factors for them to germinate and become a young plant, right? So look at this. Okay, this is wind direction. Y'all know, right? Wind direction. So if you look at the first plant, okay, let's look at the one with the black circle. This is the parent plant. Then you have seedlings found here. So you have here, 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 here. This seems to be like along the river, right? Along the riverbank. So what do you say about this kind of dispersal? Okay, so it's actually being dispersed by, yes, very good, very fast. Okay, so it's dispersed by water. Okay, so this is by water. Okay, so characteristics of the seeds of fruits are dispersed by water, you know, is fibrous husk, right? So this is correct. They want you to identify the one that is wrong. Look at the triangle now. Okay, so this is the triangle, and then you can see seems like the seedlings. Okay, seedlings are found here, 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 and here, and here. It seems to be everywhere. There is no pattern to it. They are found everywhere, dispersed by animal. Fantastic. Tamayi, I see that. No worries, later I will. Yeah, I know. Okay, I see it. Tamayi say, you see? I did it. I promise I did it. Yeah, I saw now. Okay, so this is dispersed by animals. So when it's dispersed by animals, right? Okay, there are actually two different types of characteristics for the seeds or the fruits dispersed by animals. What are they? Number one, okay, very juicy, very sweet, very fleshy. Okay, and then maybe it smells very good also, right? So yes, this one seems the one that is a wow, give me a shot. Dispersed by animal. Okay, what is another type of characteristics for dispersal by animals? What is another type? There are two different types, you know. Not everything that is dispersed by the animals are fleshy and juicy. Good, hooks. So hook-like structure, isn't it? So it can also be hook-like structure. So look at C now. C is the square. Can you all see the square? Square seems to be like all clustered in a certain direction only at this part. Okay, so the parent is here, and then the young ones are all, you know, in this area. So it seems to be, yes, dispersed by wind, because we are looking at the wind direction. It follows the wind direction. Yep. So wing-like structure will be the description. So for X, right? Okay, X clustered in this small little region. What is the dispersal for this particular seed or fruit? By splitting. Fantastic. So if you don't want to use the word splitting, do you know there's another way of describing it? What is the other way? What is the other way? Okay, or what's the other words you can use to describe splitting? Let me see whether somebody or any of you here will type the wrong words. Okay, so another way to describe splitting will be, yeah, I see your mouth. Explosive, yeah. Yeah, I was looking at your mouth while trying to figure out, do you say explosion or what? No, you didn't. So yeah, you can also call this by explosive action. Remember, I said many times, don't write down explosion. Explosion and explosive action, they are totally different. Okay, they mean different things. Answer is this. Okay, next. Question 2, in the diagram below, X is a blood vessel. Firstly, tell me, what is this topic or concept on? What is this topic or concept tested here? Okay, good. Some of you are typing in. So what kind of concept? All right. Okay, some of you say that this is about digestive system. If it's about digestive system, okay, Tamai, you quickly add it in. Okay, if it's about digestive system, then it should be about, you know, the mouth, you know, the gullet, the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, isn't it? Yeah, it's more of the circulatory system actually. Okay, more of the circulatory system. So we are referring to circulatory system. Now, the blood vessel here, okay, blood vessel X goes into the small intestine, okay, and then comes out as the blood vessel Y over here. So what do you think is being brought to the small intestine? Okay, the blood has certain function. Blood is meant to carry oxygen, okay, carbon dioxide, digested food, and water all over the body, right? But from where to where? You need to know from where to where. If it's oxygen, okay, or water, okay, of course, you need to think of, okay, where will the blood pick up oxygen? From the lungs, right? And then go to all parts of the body. So this blood here must have more oxygen. Agree? But when it passes through the small intestine, a lot of oxygen is given to the small intestine, and at the same time, okay, collects carbon dioxide. So collects carbon dioxide, okay? So gives oxygen and collects carbon dioxide. So in this blood vessel, okay, there's going to be more carbon dioxide. Agree? But when it is about gaseous exchange, this is all we talk about. But when we talk about something else, because digestive system, which has the small intestine, it has a special function, right? So small intestine is the place where digested food goes into the bloodstream. Okay, so digestion is completed here. All the digested food, right, is given to the blood. Okay, so digested food enters blood. So therefore, you have also more digested food in this case. So do you have the answer already? Okay, have the answer already. There is someone who made an error here. Be very, 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 very careful. Okay, so more carbon dioxide and more digested food as compared to blood vessel X. Okay, so answer is C. Next, this is a diagram that shows living things found on a tree. What topic is this on? What topic is this on? It is actually the P6 topic, one of it. What do you think is this topic about? Quickly type in. Yeah. Not really adaptation. Okay, it is more of living together. So under living together, do you realize that there are actually many, many things that's being talked about? Okay, so living together, we talk about, the conditions in a habitat. Then we start talking about population. We talk about community. So which community are we talking about here? Okay. All right. Yeah, we are talking about, okay, everything that is staying on a tree. Okay, so based on the diagram, which of the following statements is correct? Okay, are there two types of decomposers? Yes or no? This is wrong. Do you have decomposers here though? Yes or no? Identify the decomposers. Now, if you're not able to identify decomposers, you have to make sure you go and read up. Okay. Now, there is actually one particular decomposer that is being found on the tree here. What is it? Anyone? Yes, very good, Giselle and Brian. Okay, both of you, your answers came out first, then Tamai, good. Yep, so it's the fungi. So there's only one type. So far, there's only one type we see here, okay? Not two. So the two here is wrong. Now, there are 9 communities of living things. Are there 9 communities? Do you know the definition of community or not? A community is made up of many different populations, right? That are staying together, isn't it? Yeah, so this is wrong. Okay, so this is the tree community, in fact. So you have only one community here, but many population. How many populations are there? Are there 7? Yes or no? Are there 7? Can you count 7? Tell me what are the 7. Tell me what are the 7. Rabiha, are you able to identify this? The 7 populations. Okay, so type in, yeah. All right. So yes, we have correct. I am seeing people typing in. So you're typing in one by one, right? Okay, this is the population, this is the population, this is another population. Yep. Okay, so this makes one of it. Yep. This makes one of it. Squirrel, yep. Over here. Okay. Okay, somebody said spider. Good. Yeah. And then beetle, yes. Yes, fungi, and then the ant. So how many here? Can you count my number of ticks here? 7. Very good. So 7, because the bird and the eggs, they belong to one population. You cannot say chicken and egg, they are 2 different populations, right? No, right? So if I'm talking about chicken and egg, you know that they belong to the same family, right? Yes, good. So do we include the tree? No, because the tree is actually that place that they are staying in. You do not include the tree. Okay? Rabiha, yes, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're right. Okay, the ones that you type in. Therefore, only 7 population. There are 7 population of living things living on the tree. Okay? All the living things on the tree are consumers. No. Okay, for example,